One item tonight, not too tough.
One of those. So I need to get like a trash or something. I keep like slipping and like my posture's not right.
Don't have to slide. So here,
No kidding.
Lauren will have to scoot.
Yep.
The whole year today.
I just hope I make it a whole year.
And Natalie goes,
Everybody
Call
hopes
it when
that
you need it.
for all of us, because it's crazy. Oh, that child.
I know. It was a tough one today.
Was it?
He's not even finished with 30 burpees.
Oh, my gosh.
30 burpees. I know. Well, I can't quite go down all the way on my belly yet, so I put a towel down there and it just made it worse. Then I crawl up. I don't pop up. Like, no, I wouldn't. Nobody gives me any grief about that.
Yeah, when you go to their house on their sliding glass door, her workouts listed, you know, up on the,
Oh,
yeah.
59.
hardcore.
1 minute.
Yeah, she's something. Well, of course, they shut Hyatt's preschool down again today,
She said.
except for him. His class gets to go.
Oh, because she went, oh no, and then she went, oh good. You know, so.
So,
It's like church.
it is. It's for sure.
Here we go.
Good evening. I'd like to call the January meeting of the Common Council to order. We would like to have Cub Scout Pack number 3348 from Hershey Elementary come up to the front and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good job, guys.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Great job.
All right, will the clerk conduct roll call, please?
Blinker,
Aye.
Nargi,
Aye.
Snyder,
Or here. Present. Yeah.
Reynolds,
Here.
Cheshire-Weiss,
Present.
Allersmeyer,
Here.
Williamson,
Here.
Downing,
Here.
Brown.
Here.
Don't let me lead off, right? Sorry.
All right, we're going to start the evening off with the election of officers for the 2022 year.
Madam President,
Yes, sir.
is it all right?
Go for it.
I'd like to nominate Perry Brown for President of City Council for next year.
Thank
This
you.
coming
Second.
2022.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
thank you.
Second.
All right. Any other nominations? All right, nominations are now closed. We'll have a voice vote. All those in favor signify by saying, oh, no, you're going to call it, right?
No voice votes.
Okay.
What's up?
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, Perry, you're in.
Congratulations, Barry.
Little musical chairs over
Don't
there.
forget your plaque, Lauren.
Here we go, here we go.
I think you took one.
So we'll need a nomination for president. Welcome.
Thank you. We'll need a nomination for pro tem.
Mr. President, I would like to nominate Mrs. Allersmeyer for President Pro Tem.
Second. Okay. You got it.
Okay,
Is it,
all those in favor?
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Could not be.
Okay, all right.
Thank you. Approval of the minutes? Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Second. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Presentation and disposal of claims.
There are none?
Presentation of petitions and communications.
There are none?
Reports of city officers on file with the city clerk's office.
Police Department monthly November, Fleet Maintenance monthly November, Renew Department monthly November, and Waterworks Department monthly November.
All of these are in the clerk's office for your viewing. Please stop by and take a look at that, because this is how we're spending your money. Ordinance for second reading, there are none. Ordinances for first reading, we don't have any of those either. We have a resolution tonight.
Resolution number 2022-01, a resolution approving the detail of the 2022 Water and Renew wastewater department budgets.
What is the pleasure of the council?
President.
Mr. President, I move to hear and approve resolution number 2022-01.
Second?
Second.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sir?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the council. I'm Jeremy Deal, City Controller. I had previously distributed a brief narrative of the budget for 2022, along with some outlines of the planned expenditures. I won't read the narrative word for word, but I'll revisit that and summarize. The main element of the budget for 2022 entails a 5% raise for all employees. That is necessarily determined by the mayor to treat our employees the way they need to be, to address the costs of life today, which you've all recognized are being impacted by inflation. Along that note, we've got some inflationary pressures on other elements of the budget, most notably fuel, some insurance. So select lines have been adjusted as compared to the 2021 budget. Many have been increased, a few have been decreased. I will note that health insurance is one notable item that we're happy to say is going to be flat for 2022. That one can carry a significant impact. The Water and Renew departments are both very well managed. They run a good business, provide high-quality service to all of our customers in Lafayette. The Water Operating Fund budget was reduced overall by $342,000, but that's largely because we also reduced a cash transfer over to the Water Depreciation Fund, which largely funds capital projects. Correspondingly, the budget for the Depreciation Fund was reduced as well. It was formerly $2 million. That reduced down to $1.5 million, as did the transfer. But that is adequate to address the infrastructure projects that the Water Department anticipates for the coming year. The Water Main Replacement Fund is a mandatory transfer of cash from operating. That was set by our latest rate case. That amount is $244,834 per year, and we established an expenditure budget for that fund of $500,000 for 2022. And there are residual resources in that fund to satisfy the expenditure budget. On the Renew side, the overall budget also dropped. As I mentioned before, the 5% raise is the big change there for the 2022. The transfer to depreciation fund for Renew was also reduced. That went from $9 million down to $7 million. Again, plenty adequate to address the capital expenditure needs. And that depreciation fund on the Renew side also has a healthy cash balance. The budget, as you can see, was pretty well normal. It's $10,700,000 for the coming year. The both of the Water and Renew departments have obligations to meet debt service, so those are largely dictated by the bond issuance amortization schedules. So there's not a lot of dilly-dally there. It is what it is. So I'd be happy to entertain any questions. Again, the budgets were derived with significant input from the departments. We met with the superintendents and their management staff, and we've all come to agreement on budgets that are sustainable and responsible, and we look for your approval.
I kind of have a question. I went over the breakout that you sent us in the email, and You're giving people, you're gonna give you guys a 5% raise, and you're still gonna manage to cut $800,000 out of what you're doing? Maybe you need to be working for us.
There's no magic involved there. It's, you're looking at water.
Yes.
So that's a 5% raise, yes, but we reduced the transfer from operating to depreciation. We also have, we reduced the depreciation budget for water from 2 million down to 1.5 million.
Thank you so
So-
much.
Sorry?
Thank you so much.
Well, it is what it is. We're making do with a little bit less. So it's a little bit confusing maybe. The result that you're looking at there on the bottom line is a bit skewed by the fact that our reduced transfer from our operating fund to depreciation fund is counted twice because we also reduced the expenditure budget in the depreciation fund by $500,000. So it's the same money, but it's in there, you're looking at it twice, the reduction twice.
Okay, so you're not gonna take credit for this?
No, I can't, I cannot.
Doesn't sound like it.
Any other questions from the council?
Mr. Chairman. I just
Yes,
wanted
ma'am.
to state that since the cost of living for this year is 5.9%, I think a 5% raise is extremely reasonable for the employees. I wouldn't want their job. And I think that's, and most of the expenses for employees, so thank you for their service.
Thank you, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Any other questions from the council? Clerk, please call, please, a roll call vote.
Clinker,
Aye.
Nargi,
Aye.
Snyder,
Aye.
Reynolds,
Aye.
Hessian Weiss,
Aye.
Allersmeyer,
Aye.
Williamson,
Aye.
Downing.
Aye.
Resolution passes 8-0.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Moving on, reports of standing committees. Reports of special committees. None. Report by the mayor.
No, sir.
Miscellaneous and new business includes council appointments.
Yes, we have two council appointments. Mike Gibson for the Greater Lafayette Public Transportation Company for a 4-year term, and Frank Donaldson for the Redevelopment Commission for a 1-year term.
Yes, sir.
I move we approve those two people as communicating.
You second it?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you so much. Reports of councilmen. None. Public comment? Well, I have a comment. I would really like to welcome Eileen Hessian Weiss to this group. It's been a long time since I haven't had a chance to see her and talk to her and stuff. I want to let y'all know that it's her fault that I'm sitting in this chair. I was one of the people who rode me like Zorro to get me to run. But it's good to see you, ma'am.
Thank
You have a
you.
heart for public service. I'm really glad you're getting a chance to do it now.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Any other public comment?
Move for adjournment, sir.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We're done, guys.
We lost the game. I like those kind of.
That's 12 minutes. I know. That's fantastic. Yeah, pretty fast.